Hey everybody, welcome to another Coffee with Chiro, but instead today it's
Core Restore with Chiro.
Core Restore with Chiro. So we're going to toast you. Salud. That actually is really good.
It is.
Oh, so you were in line with us.
I wasn't.
Today we have Matt Conforti with us. He is the rep for, what is your official title?
Account executive for orthomolecular
Holy
products.
smokes, this is a big deal. For orthomolecular products, one of the products that we've been using around here for a long time. And he's going to talk to us a little bit about Core Restore. Now, what is Core Restore?
So Core Restore is it's a lifestyle shift in a box. Its intention is to basically hit the reset button on all the poor dietary habits that we all get stuck into, especially last year dealing with COVID and everybody sitting at home. We're more in tune to be able to reach in our pantry, eat foods that we're not always inclined to eat. And this is basically a good way to help us just reset all those bad habits and start to develop and get back in the area of having new, appropriate, and healthier habits.
How does this sound to you, Dr. Rick? You were telling me you wanted a lifestyle shift. So by lifestyle shift, let's cut to the nitty gritty. This is a
Sure.
detox. So a lot of people nowadays are pretty toxic.
Mm-hmm.
We're eating chicken that's loaded with antibiotics and steroids and blah, 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 and it's meat the same way, and we're eating chips, and we're eating all kinds of dirty foods. Not many people are eating really, really clean.
Mm-hmm.
And even when we try to eat clean, is it really clean?
It's based upon the way that our agriculture and our system is in today's society. We are constantly exposed to toxins. We actually consume almost 14 pounds of toxins every single year too.
Wow.
So us as a society, we're very, very toxic. And the challenge is that we see dysfunction with our body's ability to efficiently break these down and circulate these out of the system.
It's not our body's fault, though.
We
We're
don't.
fearfully and wonderfully made. It's because we're overloaded, right?
Correct. It's overloaded, and we don't have as a society, we continually step away from the resources that help us to efficiently circulate.
What
these
did you
out.
tell me about even umbilical cord blood? They found toxins in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
From our environment, and things like glyphosate from Monsanto to refine that to cross the blood-brain barrier. So what do we do about that? Just start eating better? We still have this overload of toxins within us, and that's where Core Restore comes in.
Yeah, so the challenge is as everybody knows, once they try to get back in the gym or they try to go from 0 doing nothing to 100, you burn out very quickly. And what this is designed to do is to help be a complementary supporting role to help you initiate those lifestyle-based changes too. So this is a fast 7-day cleanse that's meant to basically reorganize the way that our liver functions, and what that means is helping to recirculate the way that we're getting these toxins out of our system too. So basically arming our body with the resources and the tools to continually help itself build resiliency and get these bad things out of the system and put good healthy things back in.
Sounds good. Now I don't want to act like I really don't know about this here, because we've been using Core Restore for a lot of years, right, Dr. Rick? And one of the common things we'll have some of our patients tell us after 7 days is, can I do another 7 days? And I'll say, why? And I'll say, because we feel so good on it. And then after that 7 days, I'll say, can I do another 7 days? And finally I'll say, look, okay, 21 days, you have to stop. Now, they really have to stop?
So they don't have to. I mean,
It's safe.
Realistically, it is safe for them to do consistently.
But when the job's done, it's done.
It is, yeah. And we always suggest after you've helped to hit this reset button and get your body processing things back in a normal function, to move yourself to other foundational pieces that you guys offer here often.
Okay. I like what you said. It's sort of like something I do on the computer a lot after I screen for Dr. Rick's help. We just hit Control Alt Delete, and it sort of just reboots the system a little bit, right?
Exactly.
And that's what this here does.
Exactly.
So it cleanses the liver, or does it just cleanse? Does it cleanse everything?
Well, your
Your muscles feel better. You think clearer.
We don't. Our liver is not just the only place where we store toxins and other things in our system too. Our toxins get stored across our whole entire system. They get stored in adipose, so fat tissue, a lot of times. And so it's important when we're looking at ways that we can get these out of the system, that we're not only supporting things that we can lose weight as a result of some of the things that we're doing here too, but in addition to that, break up some of these toxins and get them circulated out of the system through breaking down that fat tissue.
It's pretty interesting what you said. I've had patients do this and they've lost a lot of weight. Do you commonly see people lose weight on this here?
Typically, what we see for the 7 days is anywhere between 5 to 15 pounds within that period.
In 7 days.
Correct.
Guess who's starting this really soon? So show us what's inside.
So basically what's inside here too to help a patient follow this. There's a patient handbook in here too. This is your best friend to go through the whole program. This basically walks you through what is detoxification, why it's important, all the way to how you run the program. Additionally, they also include things like grocery meal plans, other things that people can follow as far as like when you go to the grocery store, what foods do you actually get? And
Now,
a number of other tools and resources from an information standpoint.
There's a lot of pages in here, so this looks pretty complicated. Can we make this really simple?
Sure, absolutely.
So how do we make it real simple?
If you flip to the page that you just passed up here too, so that's going to be page 19. That's going to be where you want to start. And page 19 is going to tell you everything that you want to do from basically day 0 all the way to day 7. And so what that looks like is there is what we call a functional food in here. What that means is it's functional in nature, meaning that it's going to have a large amount of action in helping to hit that reset button on our liver.
And that's what we just tried, right?
That's what we just
tried. That
tried.
was pretty good, chocolate flavor.
So that was the chocolate of the Core Support, which is the powder that's in the Core Restore program. Basically what this is it's not just a protein formula, it is a functional food. And so what that means is that it provides a high amount of therapeutic value to actually initiate that change in the function of our liver too. So there's an entire veggie veggie antioxidant blend that's incorporated in here too. They'll basically help to allow us to hit that reset button on the liver, allow things to flow more optimally. In addition to that, there's a lot of other micronutrients in there. In addition to that, we use Dr. Frank's.
So wait, this one here though, right here, it's sort of like, I don't know you that well, but if Dr. Rick was standing next to me, I'd sort of grab him like this and say, it sort of shakes the liver up a little bit and gets it working,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
So I just did it, I guess.
Yeah, so it does just that. And then we know that to be able to circulate these toxins out of our system, it's a very, very micronutrient dependent process. And what that means, you have to be having enough of your vitamin A's, your vitamin B's, your vitamin C's, all the other things that are staples within our diet that we just frankly don't consume enough of in our society. And so we use one of Dr. Frank's favorite products, which is Alpha Base. And so this is a staple part of the program itself too. And basically what this is it's a staple multivitamin with all high-grade micronutrients and all high-grade, high-absorbing minerals to basically go in there, provide a large amount of therapeutic value, and start initiating our body with the capacity to help our liver be able to function. And then we do this for the first 2 days. So you start with this with 2 scoops in the morning and 2 capsules in the morning, and then 2 scoops at night, and then 2 capsules at night. On day 3 of 7, you're able to use our other product in here, which is Phytocore. And what Phytocore does is basically a high therapeutic fuel that's going to break up fat tissue and help start circulating these toxins out of the fat tissue itself too. So typically, once people get to this 2nd or 3rd day in the program, is when they'll really start seeing the scale start dropping down.
Now, it doesn't just break down fat tissue that people may have around their midsection or a little bit south of that.
Correct.
We're seeing a lot of fatty livers nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and people have a little pain underneath their rib cage over there, and it's because that liver's inflamed. Mm-hmm. And it's not from the booze, it's from all the carbs and refined carbohydrates we eat. And this sort of helps liberate the fat from that liver, doesn't it?
Yeah, part of the way it does that is the components that are in this formula supply a lot of antioxidant capacity to our liver, which is key to help basically continue it allowing to function at a high level. So it helps balance free radicals and by supplying these antioxidants in there, and by doing this 3-pronged approach, we're able to have a pretty unique capacity to not only reset the function of our liver, but typically as a side effect see some weight loss that happens.
Excellent. What do you think, Dr. Rick? You interested?
Very much so.
We're going to do this?
I've actually done it twice.
Do a little spring cleaning?
Sure.
So we're looking at introducing this to our patients. This will be a great little video for you to understand why we're doing this. And a little spring cleaning, just like you do for your garage, is a great idea to do for your body. Right? Anybody have anything they want to add?
Nope.
I think that was perfect. And I think we're going to need to call you Mr. Wizard from now on, because you're a pretty smart guy. We may have you come back and talk to us about one of our other products.
That sounds like a plan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.